Canadian Atheist here. I think we all pretty much knew that that balloon boy incident in Colorado was probably a stunt. And now, this.
County or elsewhere?
Both here and elsewhere. Yes, ma'am?
Where are the kids right now?
The children have been returned to the parents. However, I would also say that we have had no referrals. I think I missed this point earlier. There had been no referrals prior to this to protective services, but they are now aware of it. They are going to conduct an investigation to see if the children are endangered and if placement with the family remains appropriate. Yes, ma'am, in the pink.
Originally bought this. Is there a personal element here that you feel like you were manipulated by the family?
Well, clearly we were manipulated by the family, and the media was manipulated by the family.
Sure.
In terms of the conspiracy they committed, that you say they committed, I mean, you guys used subterfuge to get them in to, you know, a conspiracy in the department to get them to talk and turn on themselves. I mean, is that any different?
Well, first of all, it isn't a crime for us to do that, and second of all, I understand what you're saying. First of all, it's not a criminal offense to perhaps lie to them to get them in here or establish a relationship to get them in here. I personally have to say I feel very bad, and I think we came up and bumped against the line of misleading the media, and boy, that is something I really take to heart that we don't do, and I hope I didn't cross that line. I certainly know I bumped up against it by perhaps overstating our assurance or our belief that there was nothing behind this. We certainly were skeptical, and I know I pretty emphatically stated that we weren't. If there was any manipulation to the media, it would be that, and for that I apologize. I would say, though, that there are several trusted members of the media present that I independently suggested to afterward that was the case, and telling them we certainly did not want to mislead the media and what our game plan was. So there are several trusted media folks here that knew what our intent was from the beginning.
On your left.
Yes.
Are you worried at all now with the family maybe facing felony charges? Are they a flight risk? I mean, what guarantees that they're going to stick around?
Well, they certainly are a flight risk, but felony warrants will follow them wherever they go, and, you know, should that happen, we have a very good criminal apprehension unit that will seek them and bring them back.
Sure.
Yes,
What about
sir.
influencing a public servant? Was there a bribe offered here?
No, the question was there a bribe because of the influencing of public servant? Again, Sergeant Stewart can go over the exact elements. When you hear that, that's what one thinks of as a bribery thing, but in fact it's much broader than that as far as to attempt to influence a public servant regarding any decision that they may make. And again, it's pretty broad. You know, when you read just the title, it doesn't seem to fit, but the elements do. Just as I said, when we looked at the public or endangerment for public transportation, that title seems to fit, but the elements don't. So
most potential defendants would be trying to influence a public servant by saying, please don't file the charge or something like that. They must have gone beyond that.
Again, I'm not allowed to talk about the specifics, but Sergeant Stewart will be able to provide you with the information.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
when are they going to be arrested?
You know, the question is, when are they going to be arrested? You know, as I said, we have a lot of work to do. We have to sort through all these records. We have to try to identify what other co-conspirators there may have been. You know, there's a lot of other interviews that we're going to need to conduct. There's a lot of records that we need to go through. We've got to go through his computer, all of the videos. So until we do that, we won't be prepared to present a case to the district attorney's office. And frankly, I cannot estimate how long that might take. Yes, ma'am.
What's your reaction in general now that this investigation has come full swing? Have you ever had something like this before?
On the bizarre meter, this rate's a 10. Yeah.